is Monday, May 2nd in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back for another edition of our MLB Best Bets. We got one money line pick. We got one no-run first inning. And we got a player prop returning for today's slate.
Heck yeah, Austin. I'm so excited. And if you are just excited as me, hit that subscribe button. It really does help us grow this channel. You know, we're closing in on 33,000. That's our next little mini goal on our way to eventually conquering all of YouTube. But also drop a like on this video too. Helps more people see it as well.
100%. With 33,000 subscribers, we'll be a third of the way to our goal of 100K, which would be awesome. Now, Logan, I don't know what we can do more to get these people to hit that subscribe button. We have had 8 straight winning days. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 8 straight winning days. We've been on a really good run. Now, I wish we could get that sweep. We've been like 2-1 a lot of these ties, but 2-1 yesterday. We had Astros first 5 run line plus 0.5. It was a 0-0 game. Not going to complain about that. Not how I drew it up, but we'll take a win nonetheless. Then we had the Mariners, Marlins, no run first inning, cash that one. The White Sox, I know they weren't looking good. If you were to turn off the game at the top of the 9th inning, down 6-0, they come back, score 5 runs, had bases loaded, and they couldn't get us one more hit to clutch up and get us the sweep. But either way, a 2-1 profitable day. We are not going to complain about that. If maybe we've been helping you make some money, consider becoming a COS All-Star. We certainly would appreciate it. And hit that like button too. But all our All-Stars, it's just our YouTube membership, $2.99. You get the plays early, so you can definitely have that. You have a bunch of cool other perks like the NRFI Nation flag, which we'll be flying a little bit later on this evening. And then, of course, you can obviously, if you want to become an All-Star, click the join button on the channel. The link in the description. Our newest All-Stars, we got W&S Investments. We got Mario. We got Will. We got Lane. We got Pokey Lelouch. Definitely, I don't know if I pronounced that right. A little Juan, Munish, and then Brian. Thank you guys all so much for supporting the COS channel. We can't do without you guys. Now, Logan, let's hop into it. Let's get into our first play of the day, and let's go for a 9th straight winning day. If we hit double-digit winning days, I don't know what we're going to do, but hit us with the first pick.
You know what? I'm tired of my pick selling the sweep. I'm not messing around today. Today, I'm going with a pick that I just have to. I'm searching for a winner to hopefully get us that sweep. I'm going to the Marlins versus Diamondbacks game, and I'm taking the Marlins money line. Currently, the best value for this one is minus 154 odds on FanDuel. But, you know, depending on what your book is, it might have it more juiced, might not. Yes, Logan, what you're saying is, Logan, this is the squarest play on the slate. Yes. Yesterday, I was anti-square. You see how that turned out for me. I just got teased by the White Sox. But Miami is 7-2 as a favorite this year. Marlins have been one of the bigger surprises in the MLB. Seeing them in contention so early, I know it's early in the season. That's how you can tell because the Marlins are actually decent. But Arizona has won also 2 out of the 3, starts for Gallen this year. So you got a really good pitching duel. Gallen should be going for Arizona today. 0-1 and 0 in runs in each of his last 3 starts. He's coming in with a 0.6 ERA. Now I wanted to pull some hitting stats, how the Marlins did versus Gallen. A lot of them haven't faced him. Is that a red flag? Maybe a little red flag, but they should be able to get to him. Gallen last year on the road. This is the true Gallen, right? Who had a full season, 4.55 road ERA in 2021. So if he wants to stay at under a 1 ERA this whole entire year, especially on the road, hats off Gallen. But I think it will. This number, this ERA number especially, will grow. And Miami's bats are certainly capable of doing so. Miami 14th in batting average, and they're also batting .257 at home. That's 5th best in the major leagues. So Miami's been bringing the bats this year. Their offense has been there, and I think they should be able to get some runs up on Gallen today. Now, other side of the mound for our pitching duel, Pablo Lopez, 0 in runs in each of his last 3 starts. He's been really solid this year, and I think Pablo Lopez, now, yes, he has had a streaky-ish track record versus the Diamondbacks, but this Diamondbacks team is a lot different than previous year's Diamondbacks team, right? They shuffle this roster around a lot. Arizona's offense, 30th in batting average, 30th in hits per game. Yes, that's dead last. So Pablo Lopez I don't need a masterpiece today. I just need you to go be good enough. I think the Arizona Diamondbacks won't necessarily be able to light up the scoreboard. Arizona also, outside of starting pitching, Arizona 23rd in bullpen ERA. By comparison, Miami 12th in bullpen ERA. Advantage Miami's bats, and I think that's what's going to be the difference today. I know it's a little bit juiced. Maybe it's a parlay leg for you, but I need a winner to help us on our road to the sweep. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Marlins today. Don't really care what the value is, but come on, Fish. Don't let me down. Austin, the player props return. I'm super excited for it. I know everyone else is going to be excited. What you got for us?
So first off, Parlay leg, great idea. And also, we'll have our parlay of the day. We'll be live on OddsJam a little bit later on this morning. So definitely check it out. We'll have it live. It should be linked at the top of the description. All of our legs should be on later on in the day. So good note for that, Logan. Now, Marlins, shout out to Marlins fans out there. If you're a Marlins fan, you guys have really reaped the rewards of this early season. Hopefully they can continue moving that along today. Now, I'm going to a player prop. We haven't done a player prop in a hot minute, but today I'm doing one. Not a lot of pitching props out there right now, but I like this one. Nico Goodrum. I'm taking his under 1.5 total bases, minus 140 on Caesars. Now, I don't think FanDuel ever offers an under and total bases prop. Probably a good indicator that they think they're pretty profitable on the year if they're not going to offer them. Now, we only have this, I think, on Caesars and DraftKings, which is fine with me. Now we'll look at Goodrum. He's plays for the Astros. For the people out there who are like, who the heck is this guy? Now, Goodrum, batting 167 on the year. Question, is that bad? I can certainly tell you it's not very good. He's not batting all too well. Now, credit to Goodrum, did improve that average yesterday, going 2 for 3. And, great for him. He hit this over. He had a double and a single. Props to him on the year. But look, he's played in 10 games. He's under in 8 of them. Now, that's a pretty good success rate on this under. Now, it shouldn't be surprised. He's never gone over this line in back-to-back games. And I do want to note something. Both of the games he's gone over, both been on the road. Because at home, he doesn't have a hit to his name. He's 0 for 7 at home this year. Only played in 2 home games, gone 0 for 3 and 0 for 4. Now, if we look at the splits for him against the Seattle Mariners pitcher, who they are going up against today, it's Marco Gonzalez. Now, something Logan noticed and I noticed that a lot of Astros do have good hitting splits against Marco Gonzalez. Now, obviously, we see pitchers kind of evolve their games and become better over time. So who knows? I didn't go back and check when Marco Gonzalez pitched against them. Maybe it was like 2 years ago. And pitchers can change a lot between now and then. But still, he does have decent splits versus Gonzalez, which is why I think we get this line at minus 140 instead of minus 180. But still, Seattle allowing the 12th lowest batting average on the year in the MLB. They also have the 7th lowest ERA. Not a team that's given up a ton of hits. Also 11th fewest hits in the major leagues at the moment. And here's some stats I didn't spoil these for Logan, but here's some stats for you. Currently, Goodrum, 33.3% chase percentage and a 42.3% whiff percentage. Those are terrible numbers. Those are both the highest of his career. If you look at his, previously he was batting near the top of the order. He was a very good hitter. This year he's really come out slow. He just hasn't been himself this year. And that's why he's kind of moved all the way down to the bottom of their order. And that's what I want to note as my final note. Because look at those chase percentage and whiff percentage. Those are not good at all. Now, Goodrum, he bats near the bottom of the order. So also he should see less plate appearances. And let's say the Astros are winning, leading at the top of the 9th. They won't have to bat in the bottom of the 9th. He won't have to come up to the plate. So another thing that could potentially work in our favor, the Astros are favored today, I believe like minus 130 on some books. So if that's another opportunity for us to get it out of here, if he doesn't have to go up to bat in the bottom of the 9th, just another potential chance I cash in this one. So I'm going with it. I'm going Nico Goodrum, going as under 1.5 total bases, and I'm going to be riding with it. Just for people that don't know how total base props work, a walk doesn't count as a base, hit by pitch doesn't count as a base, and an error does not count as a base if that's how they're going to get on the base. He has to get a physical hit. So he's got to get a double, which he has 2 doubles to his name, or he has to get 2 singles, maybe a triple, a home run. Either way, go Nico Goodrum. Don't ruin me. Taking your under 1.5 total bases. But Logan, it is the best time on this channel. Absolutely. Exactly. Grab those flags. If you are COS All-Star, get them out, wave them in the chat. We've been on a great run in the MLB for our no run first inning bets. And that is what a NRFI is. No run first inning. You can take the under for 0.5 runs in the first inning. You can take a draw. You can take a tie. I don't care what you do. We just want to take the under 0.5 runs in the first inning. And today we are 17-7 on the year, trying to go for 18-7. We're going Diamondbacks, Marlins, no run first inning, minus 150 on Caesars. Now, if you know Logan and I, we do not like to double dip in games. That's not something we like to do, but we'd be doing the COS Army, the COS community, a disservice, not going back to this pitching matchup. Like Logan said, they got Gallen and Lopez. Now, we look at both pitchers, both under 1 ERA, like Logan said, and maybe Gallen wants to give up a couple of runs, but he can save those for the second inning. He's a man of the people. He wouldn't hurt us like that. Now, on the mound for the Marlins, we already talked about Pablo Lopez, 0.4 ERA. We think about the Diamondbacks. Yeah, 30th in first inning runs. There's no one lower than them. They really have been struggling on offense. What about the other side of the mound, Logan? Take it home for us.
Yeah, so you mentioned both pitchers under that 1 ERA. Miami's 26th in first inning runs. Their top half of the order is definitely something that does not scare me, does not strike fear into my heart. I mean, they produce, but it takes them a while to warm up. They're one of those teams that we like to bet the first inning runs in. There's a bit of a trend. And when there's a trend, you got to ride it. The over-under to this game also, last point, Austin, 6.5. Now, that's kind of why we're getting the odds where we get them. They're not expecting this to be a high-scoring game, whatsoever. Nerfy Nation. I think we have an amazing chance of cashing this one, but there's also another one, as everyone is always asking for. Logan, what are some of the other ones you considered? Because this is definitely the one that stuck out. I was like, this should cash more often than not. The other one I was looking at was the A's versus Rays one. That's a potential lean. It's one if you don't want to take something at minus 150 juiced. That one probably has a little bit better value, but you got Jeffries and Rasmussen pitching in that one. Two pretty solid pitchers with about a 3 ERA each of them. So if you want to look for another opportunity, I would also look there. But Austin, I think we have a really good one here. This is sweet potential. If things go right in this Marlins game, we could be a quick 2-0 with Nico Goodrum bringing us home.
Absolutely. So those are our 3 plays of the day. We're going Marlins money line. We got Marlins versus D-backs or Nerfy, and we got Nico Goodrum under 1.5 total bases. Sorry, they're all kind of juiced today, but look, the books are starting to catch up. The profitable bets have become really juiced this year. So either way, we're going to get back after it. Go for our can't even with the mic. We're going for a 9th straight winning day. Hopefully we can get that done. We appreciate you guys as always for tuning in to the channel. Put a couple videos linked up on the screen if you want to go check them out. And as always, we'll be back again on Tuesday morning. Stay safe, make some money. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.